Hello and welcome to week one of NASA Technology. This is Ms. Orrick, and I'm going to go through a very brief introduction for our week one material. So, in week one, we are going to just familiarize ourselves a little bit about NASA and what is NASA. So, if you click on the NASA website here, it'll open up and you can read all about the leadership, different missions, everything from the International Space Station that you see here to the Hubble Space Telescope. Okay, and there's a lot of different resources on here. The galleries have lots of different images and videos that are really interesting. We have NASA TV, which is pretty cool. And there are different things that you can look at on their TV schedule. Here's an example of one here. So NASA television is another thing that I think is really neat. There are different podcasts, ebooks, and those would be things that you'd probably be mostly interested in. But there's a lot of information on the different missions. Like I said, there's a lot of neat things in the gallery. And then, of course, the actual TV station has some interesting stuff as well. So definitely, you keep this as a resource because you might find this very useful throughout the course. And of course, take your time and look at the things that interest you about NASA and the different technology. So that is a great thing to look at. For this week, we're just, again, getting ourselves familiarized with NASA, the different technologies, and then, of course, things that we already have thanks to NASA technology. So a couple things I just briefly put down here are cell phone cameras, because we're always using our cell phone and taking pictures. And so this was something in the 1990s that a team at JPL worked to create cameras that are small enough to fit in a spacecraft while maintaining scientific quality. And so when we think about this, 1/3 of cell phone cameras contain the technology developed from this research. So when you think about all the different cell phones that are used and the cameras and the pictures and videos that are taken, that a lot of that is thanks to NASA technology. Another thing that is a result of technology from NASA is a resistant lens, and a lot of sunglasses have them. If you haven't noticed, they have now scratch resistant lenses, which they tend to cost a little more money, but that is because sunglasses typically get scratched very easily. So these types of lenses were developed back in the 1980s, and that type of technology has now been able to benefit people who wear sunglasses, which most do every day. So another interesting result of technology from NASA. And then water filtration and purification. A lot of us drink filtered water or purified water, and this is a result of the development of water purification that NASA developed when they had different space missions. So those are only just 3 things of the many things that we have benefited from as a result of NASA technology. But I thought we'd start off with those, since those are things that are fairly widely used and common. And just to give you a little idea of what things we'll be looking at, and to make the connection between technology that has been developed for space missions and how that technology has then been used to benefit us in everyday life. So hopefully this gives you a nice brief introduction to just a few things that we benefit from when it comes to NASA technology. And again, the NASA website has some great information there just about NASA, the missions. Like I said, take your time, look through the gallery, NASA TV, and just kind of surf around it. And if you know how to, bookmark it so that you have this to refer to during the course in case you want to use it to get some information or to look up some things. So that concludes our presentation for week 1. Don't forget to make sure you have all of your items completed for this week, as well as your discussion forum. So I will talk to you soon, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Bye.